can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay. Let's take a look at your first. Okay. Let's look at it! Just want to look! Let's go! Trace the coin first. It fumbles with the latch and gets open. Turns it upside down and two small coins fell. I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money, you would have brought a snack before coins up. So either you're not hungry or wanting to get sweet, take a walk. Or you plan to continue to forget all your money so that I would send you some. So I think you're always hungry. It is one option. I give it. That doesn't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. The time you was there laughing, my laugh is just great. I'm trying to keep it. I didn't know she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. Aha! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, how HappyElf we lent me borrow some money. That's something as well like that. Besides, you should only I did something bad and now I have to accept the retributions. That. So coming from you. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us living there. It's just so weird. Don't let it fool you. I don't know what she's doing. Yeah, one for being cupcakes. Come on, give me more credit than that. I remember something that's not started in the face. I'm trying to ask. Oh. A cookie. Cookie wrapped in plastic. Retribution. Actually, let's just give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Why would you have the cookie? Just eat it. Yes. And rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. And claps her hands over her mouth. I just bit your tongue off. Yeah. Share this with me. It gets out of seeing this. The hug. Guess she doesn't like hugs. She's still a hand now. You just have a nudge there. Down and take a bite. Oh, you gave her a hug. You take a bite of her cookie. Oh, jeez. Where is he? Where's Monica? Anything better if you need today? Not me. Not me either. That's a bit unusual. Oh, she's okay. Of course she's okay. Probably just something to do with today. She's pretty popular, though. Eh? Let's see. She has a... I wouldn't be surprised. More desirable than all of those combined. Wow! That's giving her a lot of credit, isn't it? That's true. The door swings open. Sorry. super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried about or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. Your strong-willed boyfriend. What are you talking about? Monica quizzingly glances at me. Never mind. She thinks I'm one. Could be her boyfriend. Yeah, Toast. That's here today. Study hall. Yeah, I was just kind of track of time. That makes no sense though. You only heard the bell ring at least? I've not heard it since I was practicing some piano. I was aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Once I get a bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. There's a forward to it? Yeah, so in that case, I won't let you down, HappyElf. Okay, this is just weird. Any pressure or anything? Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love a chance to share one thing. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave that this mischievous escapade. I'm sure we'll end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already sat down. Somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and they disappeared into the closet. Okay. So he knows that Yuri is reading a different book when we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, go ahead and get started. Yes, actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, here's much. Something that can make my reading time here any better is a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. She stands up and makes her way to the closet. I followed and watched as she retrieved a small water pitcher and with the filter inside. Hold this for a second. Sure. There needs to be a water pitcher and the electric kettle. Then the teacher's desk and we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. So we watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, so what? Sure, thanks. Back. Why not? Should we go then? Yeah. What are you two up to? You're just going to make some tea, so I didn't realize how weird it is to explain this to Monica. Filling the water pitcher. Okay. So okay to be curious? That's kind of one person job, isn't it? Or do you want to tell there's something wrong with helping HappyElf are in club activities? They're getting jealous of each other over nothing. Isn't anything wrong with it? They all want to spend one time with me. One time. I follow. In the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri? It's just something about the way she said that. Just made me so irritated. What's wrong with me? It's because you have a crush on me and you don't want other girls to be involved. I think you're doing the right thing. Expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. How come even when I do something bad, it would be nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad to make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. A mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. We need to leave before something is terrible said. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. HappyElf? I really like being friends with you. Aw. Ha ha ha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? Yeah. I've never actually had oolong tea before. What the heck is it? Set the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Hurry, do properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even though I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Yes, you're only being more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri touches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was ending a show, and you noticed. I was just doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself more. Turns out that's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around. Anyway, that's great. Don't push yourself too hard. You're always worrying about me. It's very That's. I don't even know how if I can keep it. What's Yuri for a cup of tea each of us? Another course? Mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? I'm reading my back against rather than bending over at a desk. Back pain. I really started doing my best managing. I wonder why is that? It's most likely because of my posture. I always hunch over like that while reading. Oh, jeez, what's with her posture? Back pain. I didn't get a book. To the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. So the bag of small chocolates, candies, and I keep putting there's a candy reader. Take it since I'll go to the tea. I sat against the wall, teacups are on our sides. Assume the same reading position as last time, only one half of the book. But this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see it well. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? The thing is, you want to get close to me. And is it like we're reading the same book? I don't think so. Rio is kind of cute, but she's been less apprehensive. It's almost like I can't more than I can handle. Here's my teacup, holding it with my hands, not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes me even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. What? No, Yuri has me the same thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has just faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes of having it, I'm just relax a little. Put the teacups between my legs and crumble the chocolate wrapper. Really let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. You sure? I touch it and I might get some smudge on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. What is the book? Okay. You sure? Of course. So we're reading the same book. I didn't have any auto time. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. In that case, he's already totally focused on reading again. Take chocolate and pop it in my mouth. Then take another chocolate and hold it to Yuri. Doesn't even take it. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply puts her lips, parts her lips, and the situation is completely natural. I'm beating her. I am freaking beating her. As she, oh my god. Okay, I'm getting awkward now. What the heck? But that means I can't stop here. I have forcibly placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. And Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Yuri looks at me and she needs to confirm what just happened. I guess I shouldn't have done that. It was just helping. That's something that friends do. No, it isn't. What the heck? We are flirting with each other. This is what's happening. It's yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop it or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I could tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did you even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Just like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Oh my god. Okay, everyone. I will. Your joke's back. Time to share your poems. HappyElf, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah, do that. Get away from me. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. And we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh my god. Oh my god, so weird. Okay, oh, I like this one, HappyElf. It has a nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. It's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying the feeling is pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try and give me some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt by some point. Well, don't really know what you mean. I would try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like both. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can see you liking something sad. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your head sad poem to give a hug and make it a nice, happy rainbow. That's unexpected poetic, is it? Maybe I'm getting a little expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should get it right done. Okay. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingle, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, bottle on a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle are like big amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes bottles. Okay. Holy crap. Did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect everything like this coming from you. Monica, I thought it taught me a whole lot. And when I was really touched with my feelings recently, I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Oh, never mind. Didn't need to worry about it. Point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like it is meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understanding my feelings a little bit more. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. I've always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. One of those times. But seeing the passion in your eyes, it makes it hard for you to be pessimistic. Okay. I can admit that it's better than last one. It's nice to see you're putting some effort. That's good, but I still don't like it at all. I was trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by this? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. Going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. It stops short of Allison. You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you? Why are you trying to keep your voice down? You know, Yuri would love this anxiety. See, just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, I'm getting in trouble. Someone struck a nerve. I'm so done with you. He shows a poem I ended her. Take your stupid poem. You wrote it for someone else. Don't show it to me. Ouch. I can't for letting you, girl, my business. Unless I was mind reader, I was destined to be world of pain from the start. At least this person was really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay. Seriously, the poem is a proud expression on her face. Do you like it? It's one of my initiatives. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques with practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to giving more mentioning. Even her hand appears sweaty. I'm not used to this. It's what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri's breath and collects. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer her patience to her. Yeah, she's being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. I've seen someone motivated by my writing. It just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? I'm not. Really, I don't believe it. only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yuri nods again. Even your close friends? He doesn't respond to that. She must not have close friends. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem? Share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's for you. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for the guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside of my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The inciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, the urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light is cut knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and saw the raccoon become excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto a newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently. My bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic holy conditioning, slice of bread, and I feel myself again. For some reason, I feel like at any point, this person could all of a sudden to the raccoon stab him to death. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. So it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express a vivid emotion and conveying emotions to them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. I think it's something like different people can relate to their own way. I like to express a way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. And it's those sorts of things I usually forced to keep myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, HappyElf? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. Although if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. It might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, really aren't many people that do. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's like how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just, everything is food, and you're to thank for that. Your smile is sincerely. And just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, Monica. Take that, as long as it's not going bad, and have your point yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote today? Sure, here you go. Give me a poem. Monica. It's a good one. I felt like only getting more comfortable with your style, but the mention is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. I can't deny she's talented. Okay, so the last poem I was definitely kind of more focusing on Yuri, on stuff, and it actually worked out. I think it was the most romantic. That's the way to describe it. Totally different person picked up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like it like turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get my personal conversation out of her. Just I've tried. Who knows what is going on in her words? I hope you don't mean it that way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? Completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers last part to me. It's a hunch, but well, there's nothing anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read a poem? Like the way this one turned out. To take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless. Cacophony? What? Meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, granting waveforms. Squeaky, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. Endless poem of meaningless. What? Even more abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really for. I kind of like playing with my space up on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. True. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like we're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. Putting it in that way, not a poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I heard that there's going to be fourth word breaking, so I think this is the first one. You never know what you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, this isn't even a tip about writing. What am I talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my gosh, okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? Something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. This is about the festival? Oh, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting newcomers. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry too much. I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? Don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've been designing pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's a great idea, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to have poetry performance. Each of us is going to say during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and cite poems too. So I was putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, I've been coloring poster. So, let's see. Monica, You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? No, I did. Do you really think that's a bad of an idea? Oh no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Yeah, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Nat and Yuri have shared their problems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. Glad that you asked for them. Recite the poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Guess it's kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. Okay. Someone's going to have to read a poem. I wonder if I'm going to be doing it and get people's reactions. I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others to inspire to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And it all takes standing in front of the room with 2 minutes and reciting a poem. Then I know you can do it. Nat and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get members. At least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe not, but I think Nat doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to. Alright, you. Nat, what about you? You check my glasses around everybody else. Expected faces. I guess I don't really have any choice. Aha, that's what I want. It was seriously going to be death for me. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. I want to practice reciting them in front of each other. It's too sudden. You can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. First, see, goes through our notebook, so a poem from herself, and she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. And then that, in a reflection, is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sarah looks amazed. Yuri has a tense expression on her face. Don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. For up as a applaud. Her takes a deep breath, smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. She clutches a sheet of paper between her hands, stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to her podium. The poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called After an Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past her first couple of lines, her voice changes. It was like it happens. Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into short syllables. It's a confident one. Her poem is full of twists and turns of structure that she and enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the roaring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her. She is as if she bewildered in herself. Okay. I'm the first to upon. Everyone joins me afterwards. Yuri, recognition she deserves. Not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard. As we applaud, Yuri holds a poem to return them back to her seats. It's really good. Okay, next one. This one's called My Meadow. So that I get older. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see.